Hey, Drew, you killed this shit.
Yes, y'all. You don't stop. Hey, welcome to another episode of 613 Faye Productions. It's in the four corners of wrestling. We throwing them foes up. We throwing them quads down. Yes, the wrestling podcast made for wrestling fans from wrestling fans. Hey, your man Walker Mall on the MIC, and I got my fam with me, Mr. Royalty himself, KINGMEL. What's up with you, Brody?
What happening, Wild Card? Good to see you. Hey, Multi-Man T, good to see you too.
Hey, what's up? What's up with it? What's up with it? Multi-man T in the building. Hey, what's up with you, my bro?
Um, I'm here, man. I'm just here. I'm here. I guess so other people don't get fined.
Beast mode. Hey, just here so I don't get fined, baby. Hey, man, and we gonna talk this wrestling while we here so we don't get fined, because I mean that's our job on this show. So, hey, man, let's dive right into it. And then if you you watch the show, we told you what was coming. They was all in the building on SmackDown. You had OTC, you had CM Punk, you had the revolutionary Seth freaking Rollins all in one building, and we told y'all what was going down. Hey man, combustible situation. Multi-man T, I'm gonna come to you first, man. What you think of this whole little now? I think it was made official now, triple threat going down in Mania. Roman Reigns, Seth freaking Rollins. See.
Uh, so we started off with Punk. I mean, not Punk. Seth and Roman.
Hey,
And,
start off wherever you see fit, bro.
no, I'm saying that's where they started off in the promo with them two.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, Roman was out there
they
first.
they started them two, and of course, them two is like what we would have gotten if Bret Hart would have stayed with WWE back in the day when him and Shawn Michaels was beefing. Because that feud was a feud. It's in wrestling there are feuds that that are just all time feuds that you can always go back to. In the more modern days, you can look at Randy Orton, John Cena, as a feud that you can go back to. You can look at Punk Cena as a feud, but they don't like interact as much because Cena hasn't been there. Punk just got back, not too long ago. But Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns will go down as one of the best feuds in wrestling history. Because, I mean, how long has it been since they've been beefing? Since, the Shield. And even though they've came back and was the Shield again, like 3 times,
Yeah.
they still seem to be beefing. Roman seems to still go berserk when he hears the Shield music, when Seth just pops out with it. I wouldn't be surprised at WrestleMania if he pops out with the Shield gear on again. I mean, that'll be 3 years in a row he's done something with the Shield. That year before he did something at Royal Rumble. Last year he did something at WrestleMania. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out playing mind games with both of them. And, the real architect of the Shield. But then Punk comes out, and I just want to know the favor. I think we pretty much know what it is. It's the headline WrestleMania. I think this match is going to end up headlining WrestleMania. Um, I would dare to say that storytelling wise, this is the best story going into WrestleMania right now. Because it's actual real, like they can draw from real life heat that they all might have with each other. Again, Seth and Roman, Roman and Punk, Punk and Seth. This is really a triangle, a beef, and it's just brewing and brewing and brewing. I know you said we're talking about SmackDown, but on Raw this past Monday, Punk said he was the one that brought them in. He cannot wait to be the one that takes them out.
Mm.
He works with children.
I beat that.
You
I
know,
did, I did love that part.
um, it's just this. You know, every week I kind of rank the WrestleMania matches
As I
as
go,
far as the stories are going.
yeah, I
As
feel.
of right now, this might be number one
Mm,
by like this much of a margin.
mm,
Number two, and I'm just going to, give a little future because I'm pretty sure we're going to talk about it.
mm.
Naomi and
Oh,
Jade is
hey, yo.
maybe not number two right now.
This is crazy because you were not like this like a month ago, bro.
And they weren't like this a month ago neither.
Wait, that's what
This, this show, I mean,
this is crazy. No, this is cut. Hey, if you watch the show, that's what my teacher said right there was that's some earth shattering rate for me. It is because I'm like this man. He couldn't. Oh nah, he wasn't saying this a month ago.
I'm sure we're going to talk about other stuff I don't like.
Of course,
But
no.
yeah, right now, this Punk, Seth, they are holding it down right now. They're selling the WrestleMania tickets.
Hey, I know we kind of talked off air, and I'm gonna kind of shed light to that conversation. And we'll talk about this story in a second. I'm like, yo, man, Cody, man, knuckle up on this dude. Hey, these three is on site.
Yeah, every time they see each other, they
It's on
fighting.
site. Hey, it's on site with Damian Priest and Drew. It's on site with them. It's on site with this situation. It's on site, and I'm okay with on site situations.
That one might be the bottom.
You
That
talking
might be the last story that I care about.
about the Damian Priest and Drew?
Oh my goodness.
K-Mail, jump in the conversation, man. You got the three big names in one match at Mania. Talk about it, man. Let's go.
I mean, I love it. This type of feud, rivalry, whatever you want to call this, it feels authentic.
Uh,
It really feels like these guys really don't like each other.
mm,
Everybody has a personal reason why they shouldn't like each other. Seth Rollins hates CM Punk, and on top of that, Seth Rollins broke up the Shield.
mm,
Roman Reigns, he didn't say nothing really too disrespectful to Punk, but at the same time, he admitted Punk took him out in the Royal Rumble, and that shit pissed him off. And then for Seth Rollins, like Mike T alluded to, every time Seth Rollins do some shit, always getting in Roman building business, he's always using the Shield aspect of things. For CM Punk, we know for sure he tired of Seth Rollins. That's like a cockroach that just keep coming back for him. Just keep coming back. Like he just keep coming back. Annoying little brother. Like, leave me the hell alone. And then with Roman Reigns, for Punk, it's not even really about Roman Reigns. It's the favor that Paul Heyman has to give him.
Mm, yeah.
So it's just like, damn. And on top of that, in that moment, in that segment, however you want to call it, all three of the men pointed to the sign.
Mm-hmm.
All three of the men pointed to the big old WrestleMania sign. So we know where they're going.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
know Jay Uso. I'm sorry, my brother. You and Gunther might as well kick off the night. Y'all might as well kick off the night of WrestleMania because
I get that.
you ain't Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's a couple of matches right now that should kick off WrestleMania.
Hey, yeah. Well, I mean, it's only two slots. They go to kickball. Hey, because some of these, I hope we get it over with, bro.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with the Gunther and Jay Uso feud, but man,
And
you
now,
got
Yeah,
three.
it's a lot wrong with it.
yeah, yeah.
Listen, man.
I was about to say, hold that thought, because we definitely go, because,
You got three powerhouses right now.
Mm-hmm.
Three names. At least one of them is damn near almost international with Roman Reigns. You could say he's damn near a megastar. CM Punk always wanted this main event. His name been around for over 10 plus years, even when he was out of WWE. And Seth is a star, being on all types of shows and things to that nature as well. So he's getting his face out there. He's even covering football games for the Bears and stuff, doing type of stuff for that. So it's like, why not have these three be the main event? But the only problem I have is weird seeing Roman Reigns going to WrestleMania without a title, man.
I mean, yeah, I trust me. Like I said, I saw the episode. I still haven't seen the night two of last year. I'm still in denial that he lost that match, but uh, you know, end of the day, when you got these three big names in a match like this, it pretty much sells itself. Um, that's why I think that's why you kind of see all the interactions is just pretty much just on site because all the story pretty much just writes himself, like you said, the animosity that just organically is already there. You don't need a story, just let them go, and that's I think that's why you know multi-man list is this story and everything else. This is like, and to your point too, King Mel, this is real. Like these
Mm-hmm.
cats getting after it, dog. Hey, hey, just hearing Joe Tessitore, it's on site. Hearing Joe Tessitore say that is funny. Shout out to Joe Tessitore, man. You been doing your thing on SmackDown. Hey, Wade Barrett, you been doing your thing. I kind of like that little comedy I got going on right there. But uh all right. Let's shoot the tranquilizer at the elephant in the room. Week 2, promo number 2. Mrs. Cena. Who won it first?
Who else will go first?
Okay.
Since he liked it.
I did. This week felt better than last week.
Ah.
That's the way I felt. I felt like he was saying some things
Mm.
that kind of made sense, especially when he was talking about the title. He said in April 2005, I made the spinning toy champion, and all of y'all was hurt. Y'all said how much I disrespected the title, the brand, everything. I was like, you know what? He kind of right because a lot of people been saying for years, "Oh, I'm mad at him. He got the spinning title and all types of made it look like a toy." So I was just like, okay, he's feeding off of that. But the one thing that I keep noticing is he's overestimating what he's going to do. He's not really mentioning Cody Rhodes at all. If you pay attention, he's talking about when he wins. Not, yeah, I'm going to beat Cody Rhodes down and all type of that. He's just skipping over the fact to Cody. Like, Cody is beneath him
Mm.
and hurting the fans is more.
Mm. Mm. I like that. It's a nice little detail you got right there, man. Hey, try to tell you, hey, we details around here. All right, Mike T. What was your man?
So last night, well, that wasn't last night. It was a couple nights ago. On Monday when Monday Night Raw aired, we have our group chat, and King Mel, you know, um, he said that he liked the promo and all of what he just pretty much just spewed. And one of the other four corner boys, Colin, says, "Well, you like AEW, so um, I guess that makes sense." And I thought about it to myself, and I never little bro Mel or anybody that's young because I'm one of the OGs of 613. I never little bro anybody, but now I really feel why Mel is kind of little bro, and I'm explain why. Mel is young, so the great storytelling in wrestling that was in the ages that we grew up in, whether it was the Hogan era, whether it was the Attitude era, whether it was the beginning of ruthless aggression. Mel didn't get to live those. So he couldn't really tell you what a good story is, but he can tell you who can do the moves. He can tell you their background and all that good stuff. He's a new school fan for the most part. You mean to tell me someone that's won 16 belts is giving good promo? Because he turned heel and he's telling all the fans, screw them. So it's screw us now after you done won the belt 16 times. You was a babyface 16 times and you won the belt. But to get the 17th,
It's screw us.
it's screw us. That makes absolutely no sense.
Hey, okay.
That makes no, like, I want y'all to understand, people that's listening to this. I done something that no one else has done 16 times, being a good guy. And the 17th time to break the record, I'm just going to be bad. And then I'm going to blame you for me turning bad.
Screw y'all.
Screw y'all.
Your
I
time,
mean,
my time is now.
it absolutely makes no sense. None of this is making sense. I told y'all how they could have booked this way better. This makes no, like, I didn't like the first promo. I didn't like this one either.
You hated this one worse?
I don't know, it's about even. Because the thing is this. You can't be the guy that won 16 times and then come out and be the whiny bitch.
Yeah, now you're mad.
I mean, even regardless, like every time somebody has turned heel, and it's been compared to Hogan multiple times. So I'm gonna use that one.
Mm-hmm.
It was something done to Hogan to actually make him turn heel. Like in comparison to this in the night. Bash at the Beach 96, when Hogan turned heel. When he came out, people were booing him. It wasn't boos like John Cena sucks and people trying to be a part of the crowd. You know, when when people be like, John Cena sucks, and they singing his music, they're just doing that just to be a part of the crowd. Right. To be a part of the show,
Yeah.
should I say. Or when they be like, let's go Cena, Cena sucks.
Yeah.
Those are just people trying to be a part of the show.
Yeah.
Hogan legit got booed.
Yeah.
And then in the same night that he switched and turned heel, not the next night, not 2 weeks later, not a week later, that very night, he grabbed the microphone and told us the response you fans gave me when I came out here, you fans can stick it. Moving on to Elimination Chamber. When John Cena's music hit in Toronto, it was not one boo in the crowd.
Mm.
When he won at Elimination Chamber.
Not facts.
It was no boos.
They was with it.
So now all of a sudden, when did you make this decision, John? None of it's making any sense. When you came back to announce that you was having a retirement tour, you was thanking the fans and you was greeting all of us. This sucks because we know you leaving. So you have no reason to boo us because in December, you're going to be thanking us for all the years that we supported you.
25 great years.
Yeah. So, bruh, of course, everybody couch books a show. So I think my way would have been way better. But this,
I get you. So I'm
all the people that's mad at Cody,
yeah,
think Cody should be doing more. Listen, Cody's playing the hand he's dealt. He know this shit sucked too. He's saving every segment.
Captain Save.
Hey, I ain't mad at you about the Cody dealing with everything he dealt with, man. I agree with that point.
Yeah, I think I 100% for sure think now they went to Cody first, told him they wanted him to change heel. Because they didn't want a traditional babyface versus heel match at WrestleMania. They wanted that traditional match, and they didn't want two babyfaces going against each other.
Which
And Cody said no. They went to John, and John was like, "Hey," and if they told him, "Hey, John, not only do you get to turn heel, but you get to keep dressing the same way you've been dressing for the other 16 titles you won, and you get to keep your music." And that check is probably stupid. Oh yeah.
See, that's the part right there that's killing me. My man didn't switch his character at all. Like his outfit, nothing.
That's why this is dumb.
Like the man kept the same music. I'm not all right,
You
bro.
have sold the most shirts in WWE history.
I think so.
And then you turn heel. Sorry to cut you off, Mel.
Nah, you good.
But then you turn heel and you blame us? What?
No,
You have sold the most shirts. You sold the most black shirts. You done sold the most white shirts. You done sold the most blue shirts. You done sold the most yellow shirts. You done sold the most shirt. You done sold more shirts than Hanes Fruit of Bloom. You sell shirts like Foot Locker used to sell 5 for $20.
Damn.
You, John Cena, you sold so many shirts that if WWE, when you retire, which I'm sure they're going to do, but if you don't do it, or if you do it, and I'm pretty sure you're going to hit an idea here from me first, they're going to sell them in a pack.
Probably, yeah.
Like $250.
Seen the pack.
No, you're right about that. Because they already got his old shirts up there.
That's what I'm telling you. They're going to get all his shirts. You can get every John Cena shirt for like $250, maybe like $300, because I mean 20 a shirt. The man that had at one point he had one shirt that had 17 different colors. So
like a bag of Skittles.
yeah, so or fruity pebbles. Remember that one? He had a purple one. Yeah. Then they had a red one. Like this man has had the most shirts ever created for people's shirt. Like the person that does his shirts at WWE, they have put their kids through college messing with John Cena. So
yeah, bro.
Nah, John Cena shirts for everybody. Whatever your favorite color is, it's a John Cena shirt out there, bro.
He got it. So I'm gonna split some hairs on this because I and trust me, I see both points. Because I thought I was crazy because there's a lot of points. Okay, I don't want y'all to think that me and Mike agree on everything. I want y'all to understand me and him literally have the same birthday.
The exact same birthday.
I that's probably one of the biggest things I just never understood. I'm like, this dude has been crazy successful. Why is he so mad now? He's leaving. Like, you're about to like go off into like forever happiness, bro. Like I'm confused. Like,
this is the first time I've seen Cena playing a character.
Yes,
and that's wild to say because John Cena has been a character the whole time.
But this, I don't like this. Is because some of the stuff makes sense, but then some of the stuff just doesn't add up. Like the pieces don't mesh well with the puzzle, and I'm a puzzle guy. I like to make sure that the puzzles fit. They gotta make sense.
Okay, so I've heard both of y'all say some of the things make sense. Could y'all tell me the stuff that makes sense?
Well, I think the character that he's playing is actually attacking IWC, and that's what the parts that I think is real. He's talking about you fools on the internet that have a bag of Cheetos in your hand right now, Probably with your little meat in the other hand, and you don't even know how to do a jumping jack, but you trying to tell John Cena how to wrestle.
But he's
He's
always responded to the IWC.
I mean, yeah, that's the point I was gonna say. He didn't need to be a heel to respond to
Because
IWC.
he's always said stuff to the IWC.
I understand, but I think because I think I also kind of thought about it this way. Maybe he's kind of looking at it the angle as because I'm leaving, I'm really just gonna let out whatever the hell I actually been feeling for 25 years and just don't give a damn.
And you know what I hate? This notion that everybody that watches wrestling lives in their mom's basement. Like the ones that got opinions, like us.
No, I got you.
None of us live in our mother's basements.
No.
In fact,
And it pisses me off. But the ones that do live in the basement, they done bought 32 of your shirts, John. Why are you mad at them? They the ones that they be talking. The IWC fans that the wrestlers be talking about.
They the ones that
The ones that be
support.
dog. Have you ever seen one of them wrestling the typical wrestling fan like their man caves?
Yeah, they got
They be having all the belts.
belts, t-shirts,
They done
action
been to 17 WrestleManias. They still live in their mother basement,
socks. They got everything.
and they get bashed the most.
Yeah,
So it's like, all right, John, who
I got you.
still ain't told us why you lined with The Rock.
Where Rock go? Where Rock go?
You haven't explained to us why you did what you did to Cody.
Ain't nobody explained Travis Scott situation in none of this still.
I mean, but see, I understand that because it's Travis Scott, whatever.
No.
But you never have told us why you did what you did to Cody.
Yes, I'm with you. I'm just being silly, just adding on to some other stuff that just hadn't been explained to us in this storyline.
I turned heel because all y'all that bought my shirts booed me, and you hurt my feelings.
Y'all made me damn near a billionaire, but I appreciate it. But I hate you.
I told you. I really believe he thinks Cody Rhodes is way beneath him, like way beneath, because he's really not even acknowledging him. Yeah, I seen Cody Rhodes came to the ring, was talking all his trash. Cena just rolled out the ring, act like he was gonna fight. I said, nah.
Okay, so here's my rebuttal to that. You're right on the surface. I hate that I'm saying this because this is going against everything I've ever told y'all. That ain't him. That is the Rock's writers that he's looking over Cody. It's horrible writing that he's doing right now. This script, he's the only person on the show that's reading our actual script right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is just horrible. Like, they just said, all right, John Cena's turning heel. Let's just put a whole bunch of stuff down on a piece of paper and have him go out there and read it, because we know John can read very well.
You wild, bro.
None of this makes any sense. Nothing. None of it. None of this heel turn. And then he's only going to be face to face with Cody one more time before Mania. Like,
He shouldn't even be face to face, honestly.
that's what I said from the beginning.
Stay your ass back in America, bro. Go back to America. I mean, I'm just being honest. Like, yo, that'd be some real heel shit. Like, everybody thinking they about to go see John Cena on this final farewell UK tour. And that motherfucker, nah, that don't even worth the time for me to fly out, get on the flight, and be there.
Yeah, I would have, like I said from the beginning, I would have had him come out, not even drop the mic, gently put the mic back on. When they booed him, gently put the mic back on the mat, walk out, did a backstage talking with Michael Cole, explaining his actions and why he's doing what he's doing, why he changed. So Michael Cole can give him some pushback, like, Cena, why now? You know, acting like a concerned babyface announcer. And then from there, he just doing vigilantes. And if you really wanted to use him for the European tour, because you do got to use him for the European tour, since he is retiring, then you have him do dark matches.
Hey man, well, to it's crazy because correct me if I'm wrong. I remember they used to do European tours back in the day, but they used to just be house shows. And now,
Mm-mm.
No, they were Raw and SmackDown too.
They had Raw and SmackDowns.
okay,
Cause remember, Cena had that 60-minute match with HBK on that Raw episode.
okay, yeah, okay. That's what I said. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe, like I said, I sometimes my memory be low
It's
hazy.
still the same thing now, but I think what you're kind of saying is the house shows are more highlighted than they are now
Mm-hmm.
because you like Cody and Punk just teamed together in a house show.
And then, I okay, I don't hate the time change because of the European tour. It kind of throws me off a little bit, so I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. Um, it's just you know, quick adjustment to it.
I
Watch.
think it's earlier this year.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying. No, because by time it comes on, it's about 3 in the afternoon where I'm at, and so about 4 o'clock you guys on the east. So I mean I don't hate it, but it's just adjusting because I mean you
You
know
know why I think they did that, and that's the difference I think with us. I
yeah
think when we were growing up, they still aired the show at the time that it was supposed to be aired.
yeah because it was taped live.
Right,
Yeah,
right, and no, not even because it was taped. The internet wasn't as privy.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the only reason why I think they air it now
yeah.
because Netflix is thinking
No spoilers. Yeah,
if it happens at 3 o'clock and by 4 o'clock everyone's going to know the results.
oh
Why
yeah,
the hell would we watch the show at 8 o'clock?
exactly. It'd be no point. It'd be 0 point. The only way you would do that is if you absolutely work at that point or you're unavailable and can't watch it. Then you watch it at that point in time. Because you still got to watch it. But is
Well, I watched it live yesterday.
so there was
Lucky ass motherfucker.
You said what?
Lucky ass motherfucker.
That was
I
the
was
first time since it's been. Yeah, that was the first time I watched it live.
I've been on that motherfucker. I was at work
I
typing
was at
this
work
shit.
too. I was at work.
hey, but you know what? I if y'all peep it, if you watch the Netflix joint and watch it after it's already started, you skipped all the commercials. Cause why am I paying for all this high dollars and y'all got me anyway? That's a beef I got with Netflix. I'm not gonna bring it to the show. Um,
I got T-Mobile, so I got it for free. So I ain't tripping.
but no, uh, all right, y'all. It's that time. It's that time of the show. It's that time of the show that we talk about who got it right and who got it wrong. Before we get to that, uh, one thing that did I did see right part of wrestling, and I just want to take a moment and shout out Chris Bay. I saw the video of him walking to the ring. Um, man, Chris Bay, man, may God continue to put His healing hands on you, my brother. So you can just live life and let wrestling come whenever it comes. But just the fact that he had that gruesome injury and now that he's walking a few months later, come on, man. Hey, God did that, bro. Hey, so shout out to Chris Bay, man. Uh, keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing, man. Uh, King Mel, who got it right? Who got it wrong? Talk to the people, man.
I ain't even gonna say who got it wrong. It's just one company altogether. They start with an A. How can you get it wrong? Every show, every segment, at every point.
Damn.
That whole last week.
Yeah.
I feel like who got it right this week? I felt like Naomi really got it right. I
Mm,
felt like Naomi really got it right. Her coming out, attacking Jade, caution all over her body. I thought that was interesting. And on top of that, she was talking trash on Twitter to her and all types of stuff. So I just been looking out. She said she gonna beat Jade so bad she gonna send her back to the slumps. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed Naomi. Keep up the great work.
hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, I was digging the Owen Hart gear. Nation of Domination, little caution joint. I thought that was fly too. Yeah, I thought that was real fly. Nice touch. Nice touch. Uh Multi-Man T. Hey man, let the people know on who you thought got it right.
Well, I'm gonna start with something different, like I don't usually do. I'm actually gonna start with who got it right
Mm.
this time. I want to say AEW got it right with Ricochet not being on the show. Um, I didn't see him on the show. I didn't see him on any AEW programming. They got it right. So just wanted to say that.
He's so petty, bro.
See, this how you know he ain't watching AEW. Ricochet won a match so he could face Kenny Omega.
Was
Him
that
and
on
Mike Big.
Saturday?
Yeah, no,
No, that was on Wednesday. That was on Dynamite. The same Dynamite where
Hey,
John Moxley had them spikes in his back.
hey, hold on. Time out. Hey, Mike T, I know you had a public service announcement a couple of weeks ago. You know, we talked about the Mariah May and Tony Storm situation, a little death match, and it ain't
I
cool.
didn't get to what I didn't like yet, but go ahead.
No, because I need to get this off my chest, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta get well, this Moxley guy. If you want to do the death matches, like go get your own little website and internet, and go take this somewhere and put it right there and make it exclusive so people can go get it. He loves to bleed. He loves this, but this one, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Like, what are we doing, dog? I Okay, maybe I'm too old school and too stuck in my ways in the death match. It ain't for me, bro. But AEW continues to make it a big part of their content, and you keep trying to force it on me. And I can't rock with you, Tony. Tony, if death match is your stuff, that's cool. Make that exclusive content. I'm not a fan of it. It's okay with a little bit of blood, but y'all is bleeding every day, and y'all damn near doing it on some crazy. Let me take the syringe and stick it in your eye, swerve, stick it in your face. Yeah, let me take the 10-inch nails, 9-inch nails. No, we're not talking about the the rock band 9-inch nails. We're gonna stick it in your back. Yeah, this is great wrestling. This is good shit. Yeah, come on, bro. Trying to kill somebody actually trying to kill somebody is actually entertaining for you. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I love wrestling, but wrestling is different from like attempted murder, bro. Like, this is stupid, dog. I'm sorry, bro. Deathmatch wrestling is the stupidest shit in the world. Sorry, my T. You got it.
Um, I will say this: rest in peace, New Jack. John Moxley can make New Jack like like a Disney character because like this is what I think John Moxley does. You know how when you play a wrestling video game, you can beat somebody up, but like say you have a regular DQ, non-DQ match, right? Where you could use all the weapons and all that stuff. And we talk about the video game.
Mhm.
2K24, 2K25, whichever one you play. You can beat the computer up, never pin them. And no matter how low their bar goes, if you wait a few seconds, they're gonna get up. Right? That's how John Moxley wrestles. You can get hit with anything. And somehow, all you gotta do is wait for him to respawn for a little bit.
He'll get up.
And he'll get up and win.
Respawn is crazy.
And win. And win the match. Hey, AEW, here's my message to you.
Hey, dog.
Because obviously, Tony Khan Father don't really love him as much as we thought. Because he just keep letting him spend money just for no reason. So we know he got so much money that he really don't got to pay attention to Tony.
Don't care.
Yeah, he just don't care. So somebody there quit while you ahead. And you never really got ahead, but you got close enough to be talked about for the rest of wrestling history. Like, for example, how WCW beat WWE. When you talk about wrestling, you're always going to mention WCW at some point. If you've been watching wrestling, or you're a historian of wrestling or whatever. AEW, you have gotten to that point where if you stop right now, we'll always mention AEW. But if you keep going, how we mention y'all is going to dramatically change if you keep doing this. This show sucks, man. It's really bad.
Yeah,
And you know how bad it is?
Yeah.
That I don't even be watching half the time.
It'd be background music.
It'd be on my TV screen.
I know, dog. I'm sorry.
I done swept the floor, mopped the floor,
Hey,
made dinner,
people.
washed some clothes, all while AEW Dynamite is on. Talk to y'all in the chat.
Hey, Mike T is not lying to y'all. I want y'all to understand. We really take our job very serious with this in the four corners of wrestling. And we really watch a lot of wrestling from AEW, WWE, Women of Wrestling, ROH, Impact, I'm sorry, TNA. We watching it all amongst the three of us.
If you watch say you put AEW on in one room, right? But you turn it up loud enough that you can hear it in another room. Just off the announcers, you're going to think someone died at least 3 times.
In the same match.
Yeah. On promo.
All right, so here's what killed me about that Dynamite episode. All right.
My God.
Hey, look, I didn't do good at 2K24 my GM. I didn't do great. All right. I didn't do great booking shows. All right. But what killed me is that same main event that was at the pay-per-view, you doubled it back on that Wednesday show, but it was at the bottom of the first hour.
Because they know ain't nobody gonna stay to watch that bullshit later.
Yeah. But what I'm saying,
banking off the Big Bang Theory fan stand.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, what came after it was nowhere close to as entertaining as that. And that part,
that wasn't entertaining.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll follow. We'll follow behind it. Wasn't good at all. So it
AEW so bad. I be trying to find Bronny's G League games.
Too big.
Like, this is ridiculous. What?
Hey,
they wasn't this bad.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm about to start watching Evolve or something.
And I say what you want. I've been watching Evolve.
That shit is on the same time as AEW, bro. I can watch some young people trying to develop before I watch this.
Yeah, these are just young people trying to kill themselves.
What you talking about? That was 2 old veteran WWE.
The sad part about it is I may be joking about somebody saying they trying to kill themselves, but the way these members in AEW brains are set up, if it happened, they would be considered a person a martyr.
I hope it never gets to that point, but we've seen it as wrestling fans, those crazy clips, you trying to do these death matches, and then something cut you the wrong way, and you over there leaking like a fool, like a cartoon character out your neck, like Kill Bill.
Well, they almost had it with Moxley.
Yes.
Yeah. Think about it I don't know what, okay. The logic, and again, I do listen to Jim Cornette. A lot of people, wrestling fans, they want to act like whatever, he's this horrible guy when it comes to, because he doesn't like a lot of the new school wrestling. That's whatever you want to say.
No, but Jim Cornette.
I don't agree with everything he says, but I agree with his logic.
Yeah.
If you have a weapon that can get stuck into someone's back, why aren't you using that weapon more to win the match? Like, wrestling, and this is both companies. Yes. Wrestling has been, but way more AEW than WWE. They use weapons just to use weapons now.
Just to be
Instead of to win the match. Like back in the day, if somebody gave somebody a chair shot,
to win the match.
or it was to punish them after the match. These men will use those spite. They, especially AEW, every time in AEW they pull out the weapon, whatever is a new weapon or thumbtacks or whatever weapon is that's they pull out. They use that moment for
Mm-hmm.
instead of to win the match. How does John Moxley get hit with that and still wins the match?
That's crazy, bro. Thank you.
If you can hit him with that in the back and it gets stuck in his back, why wouldn't you hit him in his front so it can get stuck in his face?
And go get the win.
Blind the man. You know what I mean? Like, it's to the point where AEW, man, is like, quit.
Mm-mm.
Please. Give me back my Wednesdays. I could be doing productive stuff.
Yo, nah, quit is crazy.
It's bad, man. It's really bad.
I'm not saying it ain't. I'm just saying that's crazy. Cause all right, I'll be honest with you. I knew it was a Moxley versus Cope, whatever he calling himself now. Everybody on here knows I ain't an Edge fan. So I wasn't even going to attempt to watch that match. But when you just scroll, you go, huh? This shit stuck in his back? Mind you, they did not stop the match at all.
No.
They just kept playing. They just kept acting like you see referees trying to pull it out. You see Wheeler trying to pull it out. You see all. I'm just like,
this is crazy,
bro. Just call this a no contest. This man ready to die for nothing for a regular Wednesday night.
Yeah, because not for my entertainment.
Like, bro.
Because I did not find it entertaining.
There's absolutely nothing in AEW right now, and I mean this, and this has nothing to do with WWE being around for years. There's absolutely nothing in AEW that's beat anything in WWE right now. Nothing. There's not one story. There's not one wrestler. There's nothing in AEW that's better than anything in WWE.
Nah, that's a fact.
The worst wrestler in WWE would be a star in AEW.
Yeah. Trust me. I've been. That's exactly how I explain why I've been digging what Ricochet's been doing.
But see, that's why I can't.
I know. I understand. I understood why you couldn't. I just wanted people to understand why I could. The fact that he is on something there where you have to literally weed out so much to find the good stuff, and then compared to if you put that over there, it get lost in the shuffle because there's so many good stuff that's going on over there.
Like, I got one for y'all this week because I was waiting because I knew we was going to bring him up. Who's more entertaining with their TV time right now, Carlito or Ricochet?
Right now?
Yeah, it took y'all too long to answer the question.
I do like what Carlito's doing.
Carlito told the Bama he didn't watch the show.
Yeah, he said.
I know.
He's like, bro. He's like, dog. Do you not watch the show?
You've been saying that for years on here.
hey, hey, and then his whole, he been low key trying to get at Raquel the whole time. Hey, okay, shout out time. Let's shout it out. Let's shout him out.
Yeah, I like how y'all ducked that one.
Yeah, no. I'ma still rock with Ricochet, but I do love what Carlito's doing though. I do love.
What about you, man?
I'll go Carlito because Carlito is doing nothing and it's still funny versus Ricochet trying to do something to make sure he get his time. That's why I give it to Carlito. I'll be honest here. We gotta call a spade here, man.
Hey man, I'm still.
And that is like the last WrestleMania ranking matches.
Down there.
Carlito would be on the pre-show.
Oh yeah.
Right along with Ricochet ass.
Yeah. Along with the Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Oh, that shit moved to SmackDown.
Yeah, that's on Friday.
Yeah, they didn't move that. Nah, man. Shout outs. Because I mentioned Raquel, and I don't want it to miss my slip out my mind. I haven't been a huge Raquel Rodriguez fan, but like last couple of weeks, I kind of like been loving what she's been doing. I thought her in whoever that Intercontinental. I'm kidding. Uh, of Valkyria. Had a good match. I thought they had a great match. But can we be honest, y'all? We've been all over the United States. We've been all over Europe. Ain't nobody getting with the woo. Ain't nobody getting with Valkyria. Woo! Ain't nobody getting with Lyra. Yeah. Let's chalk this one up, dog. WWE. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah, no. They ain't got to cut her because
Nah, I ain't saying cut her. I'm just saying like
let's get that Intercontinental. Let's get that to Ivy now, like Mel said, like he had proposed a few weeks ago. Mi Chin. No, she's on the other show. My fault. Somebody. I don't care. Get it off of Valkyria. I don't care who you get it. Get it off of her. This is bad, dog. Dog, she from Europe and they ain't even with the woo. No. That's hey, Mike. That's like you being from Moco and nobody giving a damn about Mike T and Moco. Imagine that. Valkyria is
I turned heel like John Cena. Nobody cares.
Yeah, but Valkyria is getting no love nowhere, bro. And me and Mel had this conversation a few weeks ago. It's not her wrestling skills. It's just she's almost like the female Zazaraz, Cesaro.
I don't know, man. I just like let's be honest. She come out here looking like dressed up like the Black Vulture. All right. When I see her, I see the feathers. I see Vulture from Spider-Man.
Ain't she the Intercontinental champion?
Yup.
Inaugural, bro.
The only one.
Yes.
At the same time, it's just like for me, it's like, what is your character? You're in a company where characters are supposed to matter as well as wrestling skills. We can't figure out what your character is. Yet you're walking around with a title that we're supposed to care about while you pretend to act like you can fly. I don't know.
I think with the IC championship though, that has kind of always been the wrestler's belt. So the character really didn't matter as much. But I do get what y'all saying. I agree. But she's only had it for like 3 weeks, right?
No, months, my brother.
Had it for months.
I mean, that's right because the IC one came out 1st.
The issue I have is that, and this is not a dig at you, Mike. I'm pretty sure me and Mel watch probably more NXT than you. I really wasn't messing with her in NXT, so it was kind of like so that's probably one of the biggest problems I've had with WWE is the transition from certain NXT people to the main roster. Like if they're a star on NXT, sometimes let's let them be them and let them organically see if they can flow on the main. Or if they weren't popping on NXT like Valkyria, why are we putting a?
Because it goes both ways. You want to know why? You want to know why? And I'm gonna give you a perfect person. And when I say it, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I ain't think of it that way." You got Finn, who they made a star in NXT, and then when he first came up to WWE, they tried to make him a star.
He got hurt. Yeah.
Not even. I'm not even talking about the get hurt part.
Okay.
Somebody that they made a star. Enzo Amore and Big Cass and NXT weren't supposed to be how big they were. They were similar to Valkyria, who was kind of an afterthought in NXT. and then they made themselves.
Yeah, shit just kind of blew up. Yeah.
But then you got your Carmelo Hayes,
Who was a star.
who was a star that moved up, but he's kind of like fishing right now. He's in the sea right now.
I don't know. If people ain't paying attention, he really cooking.
He is cooking, but from what we thought his NXT career was going to be.
Oh, yeah, okay. I see.
And I think that's what people forget about NXT. For most people in NXT that come from NXT, if they hadn't had a stint with WWE at any point in time, example, Drew McIntyre, most of those people, when they go to NXT, they do their NXT, and then when they come to WWE, it resets. So a new crowd has to learn them.
Yes.
And I think that's what Vicarious thing is. She hasn't got enough valuable time for people to get to learn her yet. And why she's valuable to the brand and why she won, because there is definitely a reason why she won it. They didn't just pick the name out the hat and was like,
yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like they were the first woman intercontinental. That's a trivia question.
Yeah.
20 years from now.
I feel you. No, I will never disagree on. There's a reason why that she's inaugural. What I'm saying is I'm just trying to figure out like where the loss of trans and you did kind of explain it right there, because there really wasn't any time to really for her main roster when she got drafted to really know who she is and understand what her character was, because they kind of explained it. I guess wherever nationality she's from, some kind of folklore of some kind of spirit, bird creature, something thing, whatever it was. And so that's what I guess explains the outfit. What is I don't know. Is the wrestling skills and the character and it's just not adding up for me, and it's missing. Because I have no issue with having the Intercontinental Championship. I'm fine with it. It's. I'll put it to you this way: I'm more invested in the U.S. Women's Championship because who's rocking with it and what they're doing with it. Chelsea Green is taking the U.S. Women's Championship and she's making it dope. She's making it something that those other women want to compete for on SmackDown. So
can I say something about Valkyria?
I go ahead.
The downfall of her and why people stopped caring is because she ended up losing to Nia Jax in that Queen of the Ring. Because ever since then, nobody cared for her. When she had that Queen of the Ring, people was hyped up. People thought that she was going to win, or at least I did. And then Nia Jax trust just crushed her.
Hey Mel, was Nia champ at that time when she won Queen of the Ring?
No, she ended up getting the opportunity.
Okay.
The same way Gunther did.
Okay.
Yeah. So did they have the event at SummerSlam? Mm-hmm. They might have had it at SummerSlam where she became.
She became the queen in Saudi.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know that, but I'm talking about her winning her title.
Yeah,
or for Bailey. Was it? It might have been at SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, that was SummerSlam. Yeah, that was.
Okay. So
that was down the road. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I just wanted to double check because I'm like, okay, Nia had a good year that year.
But I think the point that I was kind of trying to make is, even with you just bringing up the U.S. champion, right? Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with the men. Just being honest. Mm-hmm. Other than Penta in the Intercontinental Championship picture, do we care about anybody else?
No.
Isn't Dom in the picture? So I would say yeah.
Oh, if Dom's in the picture, then yes.
He's in the picture, but I don't think he's in the picture right now.
Okay.
He may not be in there right now, but he has to be, because he gave that belt a good little stare down when he held it the other day. So.
If you look who the champions are, and that's why I mean by the distinction of the Intercontinental belt. The wrestler is the Intercontinental. More of the character is the U.S. The men's U.S. is LA Knight.
Yeah.
The women's U.S. is Chelsea Green. The men's IC is Braun Breaker. Ain't really no character to that.
Yeah, it's just gonna run fast.
Just run fast and bark
Oh,
and make your moves look really stiff. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of what I think that's another reason why Valkyria she gets a bad, you know what I'm saying? Like her run looks kind of bad because with the IC title, if you look at it, we just going back in history. They ain't put no spinner belt on no damn IC title.
nah, they
They did
slap
it to the
on
US title.
They sure did. You right. I feel you. I feel you. Hey, and like I said, I'm not taking no credit away from Valkyria's wrestling skills because I love her in ring ability. It's the character work, and sometimes when she get on the mic, it's not gelling with her in ring. So that's just a fall off for me. But I do love what Chelsea Green is doing with the U.S. That the Green Cabinet or the Green Campaign, what she calling it? Yo, that's crazy, dog. Hey, Chelsea Green is gold right now, bro. She's been killing it. She's been killing it. Man, shout outs. Oh, I already gave my shout outs. Multi-Man T. Who you shouting out this week, bro?
I can't believe I'm saying this.
Oh Lord.
Naomi.
Oh Lord.
I think the less you talk, the more effective this heel turn is gonna be.
The more you fight.
Yeah, the more you just fight. And the way you and Jade, the way y'all fighting, well, the way you beating her up is amazing. You beating her up like she beat you up.
Mm.
Like this looked like some real brawls. Like it's not scripted at all. And I like it. I also want to give a shout out to the best in the world, CM Punk. Man, I don't know how you doing it, man.
Mm.
I don't know how you doing it. I would argue right now, CM Punk is one of the top two or three, maybe one most important people in wrestling right now.
Ooh. Ooh.
I think he's more valuable to the company than Cody.
Oh.
I
Oh.
think Cody's more valuable to the future
Ye- I
because he's probably going to wrestle longer.
yeah,
But
I agree with that. Now go more in depth because I need you to break this down,
no,
dog.
I think that CM Punk right now
Yeah.
is probably the most important person in that company.
Mm.
You can put Punk against everybody and it makes sense. And he sells merch.
Mhm.
And his promos are still gold. And every feud he's been in since he's been back has been interesting.
Yes. Yes.
You can say that him and Drew had the feud of the year last year. Well, damn it, this year him and Seth might win it. And we only in freaking March.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got 9 more months. We got about 10 more months.
We might get lucky and see
Mm.
him versus Roman might be the feud of the year. Him versus Cena might be the feud of the year. But what I'm saying is,
I'm
on the
picking,
whole,
I'm picking up what you laying down. I'm picking up
at
what you
the end of the year, him and somebody
feuding.
might be the feud of the year. So, I mean, he just I just think that
I
he
was,
Phil is on another level. Well, sorry, Phil.
they
CM
called
Punk
Phil. Hey.
because you're not supposed to call the wrestlers by the name, but
Yeah.
it's always funny when people call him Phil. But I think CM Punk is on a whole nother level right now. I think that not only is he showing WWE what they lost for 10 years, but he's also showing himself of how much he was and how much he did mean to wrestling. And he's getting his flowers.
Yeah.
Like this is what Edge should have been doing.
Ugh. Hey. Yeah. No. Hey. When you drop your evidence like that, big bro, now you make a valid point about the importance or value to CM Punk to a wrestling company right now because ever since he came back to the E, I, I have not been not entertained. Give me a moment that I haven't not liked. I've liked damn near everything Punk has ever did since he's been back.
The worst he did when he first came back was those first couple of promos.
Oh yeah, because that was the hey, I'm back, the cheesy, get back on my side promo. Of course it was.
And a little bit of rust because when he was
Yeah,
in
yeah,
AEW, he gave different promos.
yeah, yeah. Oh
Like
yeah.
I'm here to say, and I know we talk bad about AEW, and I know we kind of going over time, but some of his AEW promos, some of the best promos
Nah.
ever.
Them shits was
He
crazy.
was cutting up in AEW.
I know because it was those were just him just cutting loose and just acting up. But
And I
yeah,
ain't even talking about the wrestling ones. I'm talking about the media stuff too.
yeah. Uh, Mel, shout outs before we get out of here, man. Talk to the people, man.
Nah, like I said, I also wanted to shout out Naomi. Let's see here. Dom, I'm gonna shout you out.
Ooh,
Dirty Dom deserve a shout out. Man, honestly, I'm gonna definitely shout out another wrestler here. It's kind of crazy and make no sense, but yeah, just to piss my tail off. Come on, Ricochet. We're gonna shout you out. You going against Kenny Omega.
hey,
All
nah.
right. You got an opportunity to face Kenny Omega for a title.
And I could what's his name? Mike something because they about to turn.
Mike Bailey. Mike
Yep.
Bailey from former TNA wrestler. Speedball Mike Bailey, Ball of Speed, whatever you want to call him. Brother, you need to wear some shoes. That's the wrong company to be barefoot in.
It's crazy.
Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I have a question.
hmm
Hasn't Ricochet fought for the championship before?
Uh,
He fought for the
they,
yes, that's the
Fought
same
Brock
title.
Lesnar, right?
Yeah, he did.
He fought Brock Lesnar in Saudi, right?
19 seconds.
In Saudi?
hmm
Okay.
19 seconds. He got him up out of there. Quick flight.
Get him up out of there. Get him up out of there. Nah, man. Hey, a lot of dope wrestling been going on. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Because more than likely, man, we're gonna talk about it right here in the four corners of wrestling. Because that's what we do, man. It's the wrestling podcast made for wrestling fans, made from wrestling fans. So we gonna get up out of here. You already know what it is. Go chop it up with me. Going over to my Twitter page, KCY Carmon. And if you can't find me there, you know where to find me every Saturday, right here with my fam, my 613 fam, my in the four corners fam, multi-man T. Hey, King Man, we here. And then of course, hey, D Man Cave Sports Podcast. We talk sports, dropping on Saturdays as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, filth. Yes, that's right. Top 5 moments in wrestling with the week. When I man King Mel. And then of course, let me rewind it back because even on Fridays we got some content for that asses. That man, multi-man T. Maryland Tech boys, get the get, get the get, get the get, get the get. Hey, we be going ham over there on Friday night. So hey man, you make sure you like, share, subscribe to all the 613 Faye Productions. Yo, Brody, King Mel, drop them socials for them folks, man.
King Mel 13 on IG, Jemell Scroggins on Facebook, and on Twitter. Hashtag need a new contract for PTO.
Hey, Mike T, man, drop the socials for the folks.
On Twitter, HR is temporary closed down for a 3 weeks period. On Instagram, Coach Drip _ Mike T, and on Facebook, Michael Turner. And you
Yeah.
can find me on Maryland Tech as well.
Get the get, get the get, get the get, get the get, get the get. Yeah, y'all foolish, bro. Hey, man, but y'all know what it is, man. Hey, man, leave this to the professional. Do not try this at home. We about here, folk. Corner Boyz. We throw them fours up and we're throwing them quads down. We out here, man. Holla at y'all people.